Good afternoon, all. Sorry for the delay. I was actually loading the original Train Sim World up, ready to start at 2 p.m. or just after, when I got the message saying that there's a big, massive update for Train Sim World. So I thought, and then I saw on the things Koln Aachen update, and I went, right, we're doing that. So came out and downloaded the update, which was for me was 30 separate items, and it took about 15 minutes to install everything. So yeah, the Koln Aachen timetable's on that. I also saw that GWE, Great Western Express, had also been updated, so I have gone and checked because that's the inquisitive person in me. Oh, I know what it's doing. Don't worry, it's gone into the it's gone into doing a route on the West Coast Main Line, I think. I really wish they changed this setting on here on the UI. It's bloody annoying. It's all right for people that can. It's all right for people that can flick their mouse all over the place, but yeah, when you got a controller, you think you've moved it and it hasn't, and yeah, it's a pain in the arse. So that's something I'm going to hope they sort the UI out, because it really does need it. The best UI was the original Train Sim World, where you had the depot, where you could choose your locos and everything, and you'd click on the 66. The 66 would appear at the loco, in the loco shed. Absolutely brilliant. But with progress comes, yeah. So we are going back to the main menu, and hopefully we will be able to pick up the routes. Right, to the trains. That's what I want. Choose a route. Where are we? So if you look at Great Western Express, it hasn't been updated. So yeah, 2016 timetable is 2016 timetable. Then you got Diesel Legends of the Great Western as well. So yeah, so that's not been updated. But we are going to be looking at Schnellverstrecke Köln Aachen, because that's the timetable. Originally, we were going to be doing Monday Mastery, but we are looking at the new Köln Aachen timetable. But before that, we are going to say hello to people. And I've also got to do the thingy. So, good afternoon, Samuel. Good afternoon, Carl. Good afternoon, Mama Janka. Good afternoon, Dave. And Adam. Good afternoon. Right. I've also have to do one more thing as well. ME/GNTIST5569. Boom. Stick that up on there. Oh, Foggy Style, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Wonder why you've had 30 updates when you had 25 and I'm only missing 2 add-ons. Not counting Koln and tomorrow's release, you had an extra 3. Yeah, I did have that. And if anyone is wondering why I am not showing the E94 Rail Tool pack, I've been told I can't show it until Tuesday, 10 o'clock. Although it was the embargo lifted at 10 a.m. today, because it's on PS5, it's usually a very early version that the PS5 is, and it's riddled with problems. So strangely enough, I did have it updated in this update that came through this afternoon, but I still cannot show it until 10 a.m. tomorrow, after 10 a.m. Good morning, Bronco. How you doing? Yeah, good afternoon, Foggy Style. So yeah, that is it. There's no ifs, why, buts, or wherefores about it. Good afternoon there, young Jack. How are you? Welcome to the stream. So we are now going to look, instead of doing the we can't do the E94. We're not even going to touch Monday Mastery. We're going to have a look at the Köln Aachen revamp. I'm still full of cold. It's not COVID, which is pretty cool, though. It just really felt like it yesterday, but no, it's not, which is pretty cool. I am feeling better today, but still just full of cold. Hopefully get rid of it by Saturday. by Friday even. Back from the fatherland, yeah. Hopefully, I think he is. Yeah. There's a little sad face there. He enjoyed himself. It's the trains. Well, you can have a little look at the Koln Aachen revamp. So we have 699 playable services. 35 of those. That's got to be a rail tour, isn't it? Linky Rhine Tracker. 1624, 36. Drive this heritage tour from Aachen Hauptbahnhof to Köln. And you know what we're going to stick on that. That is so going to have the Rail Adventure one on there. You just sat down going straight into Subway Sim. Oh, awesome. When is he planning his second return? Was that third return? No, second return. So you can drive the DBP BZFA 766.2, BR103 in DB livery, the BR111, 112, 114, where's the 113? 143, 185, 193, BR218, 642, BR101. I don't know if that's that. I don't know if that's the what you call it one, the expert one. I don't think it is. The BR143, the 146-2, 155, the two variants, and you got the three. It is three variants of the. I don't know why they got Vectron up there with Naverka Dresden twice. The 182. The 1852, all the different variants. The 1855, all the different variants. Surely not, yes. The 187. The BR363 in various colours and shades of blue. The BR101 Expert, so you can drive it on here. There are services. The BR423, the smells like a G6 shunter. The 442 Talent. The 406, the 401, and the 425. Oh, and the 193, yeah, the BR193, the BR193, the Flix jobby. So, there's a lot to drive. There is a lot to drive. I want to get this one out the bag. We're going to do this. There she is. We are going to run the DB Heritage Tour. And we're not going to do it in normal weather. We're going to do it in dynamic weather. We are still TOD 3 or whatever it is, or TOD 4, whatever it is lighting. It's not been, the route hasn't been lightified, as they say. Good afternoon, Pep. How are you? 22nd of June 2005, ICE Talent, 7th of June. Yeah. Your train spotting video I posted yesterday. Oh, that was when I went to Eastleigh in March. I did 2 trips to Eastleigh within a week. One to get the 69 that had been released, going to Longport, and the next, I think it was, one was on Monday, the other was Wednesday. Isn't Koln TOD 2 with being... Yeah, I think it's TOD 2. But you definitely notice it. So we're going to do the BR2... No, the BR whatever it is, 103, in... what you call it, livery. In Rail Adventure livery. There she is. Now, this is my first look at Aachen. Why is there a wagon in there? I'm not going to complain. I quite like that. You know, it's interesting. Now, there is a depot here because not many people realised it at the time when it was released, and you can walk around there. Yes, Bradley, there is. So we have a Dosto coach there. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, DMU stable over there. BR363 shunter up there. Wonder if we get to use that. More Dosto coaches that you can throw a shoe at. Jack will love Dostos. Oh my god. Is this train coming in? Oh yeah, so it is. Wow. So it's pretty full, and to be honest, the frame rate isn't that bad, touch wood, at the moment. And I think this is where all the ICE stuff goes out, over that way. So yeah, I'm just a little bit concerned, and I really do need to check on that. Oh, hello, I'm stuck. There we go. No, I am stuck. Okay, we'll just have to go there then. I just need to have a look. Where are we? Is he waiting? He'll be waiting for us. This is the only one I'm a bit worried about. So, yeah. Yeah, I think we should be okay. But we can see. Right, anyway, let's get the bits in. Dostos are amazing. Jack's been fully Germanized. Germanized? Germified. Open the doors. I'm kind of hoping we are on the right side. Why is it opening both doors? What side are we on? Not that side. Headlights are on. And as you know, as a rail tool, we are primarily always going to be late. Speaking of Eastleigh, they have rescheduled the driving experience of 3-on-3 201, so we'll be heading to Eastleigh this Saturday coming. Oh, that's cool. My birthday Saturday. Yay. Right. Take the brakes off. Y. Move forward. Ah, brake key. Where's the brake key? Dynamic brake is off. Direct brake release 100%. Hold. Apply. Release 100%. Do we have a brake key? Yeah. Yeah, we do. Now, if I remember rightly, we can't whack this up straight off. Doesn't she look pretty? Understatement of the decade. You've just asked Harry about it in the other place, not the forums, and received no response, which has told me everything I needed to know about the future of the DLC. I don't, no idea. I don't know. Oh. What am I looking over there for? So we have an intermodal service there. I had to check because I was just like hoping that wasn't on our line. Hi Great Western, how are you doing? Hi, it's a train. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and if I see you before, good night. No, I'm joking. Good afternoon. Yeah, Bradley on stream at the moment, mate. What's that? It's good to see that he's waiting for us. I can whack the speed up now. I like that. Have I just blown the tranny? I think I might have done that. No, I haven't. Right, let's go. So about 30 odd frames a second. Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong page. There you go. Suits very well, especially that cab fronts to the loco. Good, thanks, Tooled. Gutted to have missed the first day and going to be the full week of GW 175s on driver training test runs. Yeah, I did see a picture on, I think they thinned this out a bit, to be honest. I saw a video, Great Western's Facebook page. Don't look outside in the Todd 4 train. I'm not sure what the station was, but there's a one. I think it was a 175 or 195 running through one of the stations. Totness, there you go. Thanks, Jack. That's why 37422 went down to Lara yesterday. Oh, 501. See, so, yeah, I can't remember which one it was. I'm crap with numbers. I can't even remember my phone number. We're just going to do a number of services on here today, which is going to be good. Your phone number is 999. Yep, Officer Jack. PC Constable Jack. I think it's with this though, the loco's so noisy. We may need to slow down a bit. Bloody hell. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Would you look at that? That should be what a railway yard looks like. Now I can get the BR218 down there and do some shunting. Hell yeah! Hopefully they've sorted out the frame rate out on Xbox with the route. I mean they have been doing what they have said here. I'll just pause this a second. Today we have a major update coming to Train Sim World 5 that brings a huge range of improvements across multiple add-ons as well as the core game. Additionally, this patch will be bringing the Koln Aachen Timetable update to PS5 and Epic Games. Adding new services, layers, and boosting the timetable. A large change list of new features improvements for the expert BRDB 101 and IC Stirwagen add-ons, as well as the first stage in our core memory optimization improvements, which you can read about more details below. Following on from our continued discussions around performance and memory, we've been able to make minor improvements to the performance of the core over the course of our monthly updates. But alongside the patch we're sharing today, we're making a significant next step, the first of a two-part release to improve the robustness and stability of the core game by further reducing crashing, with the intention of ensuring game sessions can be enjoyed and completed. Yay! Our testing for this patch has shown success in reducing crashes, and additionally some members of our beta team have reported anecdotal improvements to frame rates and smoothness. Please note some routes may also see some minor improvements for textures, reducing the blurriness that appears, but this was not the focus of this update and will be our goal moving forward. So that will help. In the advanced settings, you will now find 3 new advanced settings that allow you to toggle if custom liveries, custom formations, or substitutions appear, providing flexibility Look at that. There you go. I like that. Providing flexibility to your experience and additional ways to manage memory. This patch was just the first half of a 2-part memory update. I can't remember what the first part was. Hey! I'm here all week, try to sleep. With the next part aimed at addressing a concern we've seen where players aren't seeing some of their layered content on particular routes. This should provide access to all of your owned layers, or AYERs, an issue which is directly related to memory. As we look to the future, now that stability has been addressed, our focus will prioritise taking blurry texture and visual quality. Sorry, there's a Discord prompt come up. Right, for full list of changes in today's patch, see the routes below. There are loads of them. loads and loads and loads. So yeah. Oh yeah, I can't read that one out. So yeah, let's head back. Need more of these scenes alongside British routes in the game, especially backdated ones like Cheese Valley. I think the thing is, though, the stock isn't really there, to be honest. Oh, definitely, I understand what you're saying, Pep. Yeah, definitely on that, I would agree. So if you want to go to the announcements on the TSW forum, look in there, Train Sim World, and look at the announcements. It will give you a full list of everything that's been done. All the routes. I mean, Tees Valley was the hub of everything. I do like these coaches. Oh yeah, Tees Valley is. I think Tees Valley has to be a route that really does need a good bit of TLC. Todd 4 update. Some large logo 47s. MGR wagons loaded. TEA wagons loaded. 08 class 08s on mail trains. Stuff running up and down the old Darlington section of the East Coast Main Line. Also, this is episode 801 as well. So 802 will be on 802 will be tomorrow, and we will be showcasing the E94. As I said before at the beginning of the stream, I was not allowed to show the PS5 version of the E94. Basically because the version that I had was quite possibly an old version that had a lot of bugs with it, stuff that didn't work on it and all that sort of thing. So yeah, yeah, so I will be live from about 10 o'clock tomorrow. How has the stream not cracked yet? I've no idea. Something's going to break, I know it will. Well, we're going to be spending most of the stream on this, to be honest. But yeah, I've only attempted the introduction to the E94. I mean, tomorrow it really is going to be a bit of a hands-on first look. The dock, Tees Valley's brilliant, showing its age though, badly needs to remaster it, yes. The dock line's opening so we can shunt steel and other loads into empties out there. If you know that joke, you know. Yeah. Oh, so we've got a red coming up. Hopefully that's approach start slowing down a bit. Yeah, it's a go via, so we should, in theory, get a green. You don't get why they don't just have you announce that when you're thanking them for the key. Because there are people that won't listen to that, and they'll just see the problems and they'll say, I'm not buying that, it's full of shit, full of problems, it don't work, I'm not wasting my money. And because then other people will cotton on to that, and they'll see, basically they don't want me to show it with bugs and everything. This is I'm supposed to be showing the release version, but the PS5 doesn't get updated till either the night before or the morning before. But that's basically because they can't beta test on the PS5. That's just how it is. With the Xbox, I suspect they could, but people turn around and say, oh, but, I know Joe has a PS5, oh, DMU, and he was streaming it. But he's also streaming on a PC, because he, like me, has a PC key. If my PC could play Train Sim World, I'd be up there recording content. But as it is at the moment, my PC doesn't. And I tried about 9 or 10 times this morning to load up Train Sim World. Halfway through loading in, it just crashed. So, yeah. Hopefully getting someone to look at it. I will be meeting Train Simulator Driver in August. So yeah, be saying hello to him. He's coming over to the UK. Yeah. So really looking forward to that. Yeah, August. Well, the next 2 months, even without a job, are going to be a little bit busy for me. And for the Railway Dog podcast as well. Dogcast. Railway Dogcast. Yeah, but the thing is, someone can say, oh, well, such and such played that on the PC, and he doesn't have that. He didn't have that bug, but you do. Why is it only bugged on the PS5? So you know what I mean. So they know it's a PS5 issue, and then you get people on the PS5 say, oh, I don't want that. Oh, if it's got that on it, it's not working. I'm not interested in it. So yeah, most of the stuff is shown on day one, recorded on a PC. Now this is something that they cannot update the PS5 until, you know, it goes live, literally, for sale. It will be the release candidate that goes live, and then as today, it will. The hell was that? Oh, that's HLE things. As today, I've got an update for the E94, but I'm still not allowed to show it until 10 o'clock tomorrow. So I'm not happy about it, but. And the other thing as well is that if I'd streamed this at 10 o'clock this morning, it might have crashed. Train Sim World could have crashed. I'm not saying it would have, because I'd done the intro, or tried to do the intro on Friday, I think it was. I had it. I can't remember. So yeah, that's, you know, I say Dovetail don't tell me what I can do and what I can't do. They can tell me that the PS5, because I get a PS5 key and a PC key. At the moment, like I said, my PC does not want to know anything about Train Sim World. Train Sim Classic, brilliant. Train Sim World, no, on your bike, son. My old PC, which nuked itself about this time last year, it'll play Train Sim World till its heart content, and it would have been great. But at the moment, I can't have that running. That just doesn't work. So I'm just stuck at the moment with PlayStation, and the DLC, and I can't show anything until it's been released. Basically, that's just how it is. Now my thing for that is, unfortunately, on release dates, I have things already planned, and that sometimes will mean that I'm out in the meeting or doing other things at 10 o'clock on the release date, so I probably won't show it if I'm busy. And what will happen, I'll show it in the evening. 73, it's one of those limits Sony's gaming doesn't have. Yes. Oh, hello. Well, that's what I didn't want. So it's still not showing my Wascosa plugins. Okay. This is where... Well, we've gone down to yellow, so frame rate's not too bad at the moment. Gorlitzer Barnoff. I've no idea. You're telling me? You're telling me? I don't think she'll go 200, but hey, we can give it a damn try. Oh, she can. On it. Well, challenge accepted. Oh yeah, I totally understand when you say you don't get why not, considering 9 times out of 10 they release them with bugs anyway. But yeah, the thing is though, one of the things that I did do was I think it was NEC Trenton. I got a really, really early version of the PS5 version of that, and where they have there's no way I was going to stream it anyway, but on there were, do you remember the grey Class 166 unit on the Brighton main line that was in Three Bridges depot, and it was also in Selhurst? Well, they had like an American version of that, also on Boston Providence as well, that I got early. Just basically, and it also gives you like a little grey cutout of a little bloke standing, the average height of a man, up against the locomotive. Then it's like underneath the clearance for the bridge sort of thing. Oh, I love North East Corridor Jack. It's a bit of a shame really that they couldn't do it all the way to Rochelle. With that release of New York Trenton. Oh, hello. Well, she's doing 201, sir. Wobbly whistle time. Yeah, Northeast Corridor was a really great route, and it's one of my favourites as well as Great Western Express. I always played that on Microsoft Train Sim as well. And the American route, Marias Pass. You mean the original one with the GP38 on the garbage trains? Yeah, that's the one, yeah. I think, didn't they have something else for the diesel loco on there? It was a DLC only for PC. It was I can't remember what the American loco was. .9 kilometres. Where are we going through on the location? Oh yeah. There's the depot. Station is adequately busy. Good afternoon, Mark. How you doing? I don't know Great Western. I really don't know. No, it wasn't the cab car. I know that was part of DLC. The shunter was Sunny thingy. Well, that sounds like a retirement home. The can't remember what they called it. It was PC only. Oh, hello. So we've got a reskin coming up. There it is there. Why have we got the TGV on here? It was a mainline loco, yes. Mainline freight loco. So my TGV was a Creators Club one. Oh, we represent Talos, that company. Oh, right, okay. I am. Oh, hello. See, when we had this route, we didn't have the DMUs, you see, and they can run that service. I still haven't seen, out of all the cement wagons so far, my Wasco deliveries coming in. GP40, there you go, that was the one. GP40-2. Yeah, that was the one that was released on the PC version, but it was never released for, or was that on Sandpatch Grade? Oh, okay. Got an idea why then. Another 9 kilometres before we can go via location. So what's the 9? Oh, it's there. Okay. So we've got some freight there as well. Oh my god, look at this. Is that a yard? No, that's a freight train. That's a freight train. And Geek. Oh, Genk. That's a freight train. We'll do an ICE service next. So we'll do probably till 6:30, 7 o'clock on Koln Aachen, do the timetable, looking at it and having a little look around. And then tomorrow I'll do the release of the E94. It will be a completely from the beginning all the way through. I'm not happy about doing a stream on release day, but it's what they say, so yeah. Another talent. Why is there a container? Oh, it looked like a container. It's a shed. Oh, okay. Looked like one of those tank tainers. So gonna have to keep an eye. Mark, what train are you driving? Also, how's the update? The update, I had about 30 odd items that were being updated. I've only been playing for about 30 odd minutes. I am driving, this is the the 111? No, the 103. This is my custom Rail Adventure livery, which I did. It's a rail tool. It's the only rail tool there is on here with this logo. Oh, hello. Noisy 187. The update seems okay. I haven't tried anything else out yet. The frame rates on the route seem okay. There's another freight train there. So for an afternoon, this is a bit busy. That's another intermodal. So on here, the freight trains, they come in and they go out around here. This area. That's where they spawn to. Need to slow it down to 70. So we've got to lose about 75 kilometres. Coal wagons. Hi Southwestern, how you doing? Nice to see you finally get the timetable after a month or however long it's been. About a month and a half, hasn't it? So around about this time, I was going to say pizza. PZB and Sifa will be kicking off something chronic. And yes, that is right. You did see even though it was an Xbox and PC promotion, there was a Pringles still on this route. They're also at Köln. I might as well leave it at the speed I'm on at the moment, because basically we've got to be going 60 for the limit coming up. Was it the crocodile you weren't allowed to show off until release? Yes. That will be tomorrow. I have had an update for it. Later on tonight, I will be looking at it. Just having a quick look. And go from there. I did also forget to mention as well that I may be getting a phone call, message, or repeat thing, and a knock at the door. Just as it is, sort of thing, you know. We're actually going into Koln. Okay. Oh yeah, because we're a bloody passenger service, you dumbass. So this is the I think this has been one of oh, G6 in there, look. This is we need to have a look in the depot. So that'll be a next trip. I've got to be careful though, we're gonna have to spawn in there because I was gonna walk, but I fell through the map earlier on. Nice weathered coach. You know, considering this is really, really busy to a degree, I know we're hitting the red now, so yeah. We're just outside of Koln. We've got a green light to go in, so yeah. Can you not just teleport there? Yeah. Another Pringles. I will. But, you know, I have to walk there, don't you, to get the experience. Oh, look, double-headed 101, look. Joe loves his 101s. Snap on the coaches. 185, there's usually something, one loco park there somewhere. We've got an ICE in, I don't know what one that is. If it was me, I'd put the crocodile on here as well. They're all piling off. Problem, oh no, they are moving. That's a long one. There's two. So this is a wee bit busier than thingy. There's an app to stop you doing that. You just can't use the new one. Yeah. Unlock doors. What I will do, because I'm on low frame rates, I'll come out and I'll just let it. So you've got 6,937 and a silver, I believe, for that. I've got a banging headache again. So I think I'm going to have to pop out tomorrow. I'm going to hopefully do a walk tomorrow. I'm going to get another COVID kit. Because when I did get COVID the last time, I had nothing during my thingy but banging headaches. That was the big thing for me through COVID, was to get a really bad headaches. So, yeah. Just going to go to the main menu, let that run, and then we'll load in at the depot. I'm just going to have a P&B as well. I'll take some paracetamol. Oh, I can't take any paracetamol. Yes, I can. Oh. Ow. It's not running that either. frog. Oh, let's get myself a drink. More tea, Vicar. Right, shall we carry on? Right. Good afternoon, Bradley. How are you? Koln Aachen Timetable release on PS5 before GTA 6. Yay! Yeah, it's about bloody time. From what I've seen, it's alright. 600 odd services compared to 300 and 245 the one before. So, yeah. NRM DB425, what's that? So, there's a lot there. KAH. Koln Aachen. No, I don't know. Right. So just going to go on foot and we are going to go to the depot. Oh, Technologic Park. Koln Depot. Take that off. And we'll go for 09:45 in the morning. Yeah, that's cool, Bradley. That's cool. I've had the update for that at the moment, but obviously I'm not allowed to show it until tomorrow. Yes, people joining. I know that the embargo for it was today, but because it's on PS5, it has to be shown tomorrow. It's just the way it is. Right, let's have a look at Koln. So, oh, hello. What have we got here? I don't know if this changes throughout the day. As long as we haven't got a 50 that's running over here and breaking the breaking the track lips. Wonder if these move. No, they don't. Okay, so they're not on a service. Right, let's have a little split around the place, shall we? So we've got. So we got most of the coaches here, which is usually here. It doesn't have any of the car wagons. I know they did have the car wagons here. 363 that switched off. That'll sound good on the. Oh, I've got to answer this, guys. 2 seconds. No, I didn't crash. I didn't crash. I had a phone call and I had to take it. So, yeah. But it's just, you know, it's trying to look for a job and everything, and they want to know the ins and outs of everything, and yeah. So, yeah, I think we're flying around, aren't we? Yeah. So I think Koln is basically the same. There may be some more layovers or stuff that's needed for layers and everything. Well, the thing is, though, I'm looking at the 50, and I'm just thinking, because someone said, oh, there was a 70 as well that went along it. Bit busy at the moment. Just let the frame rates catch up a bit. There you go. Oh, it's busy over here. There's a freight train going through. Look. But they're saying, oh well, it was the 70 that's probably caused a couple of wagons lying about. Look. Me personally, I'm thinking, well, if it's done that, it's probably because of poor upkeep. But that's just my opinion. I'm not a technical. Oh, hello. 204. Nice mixed freight there running off. Container train there. So, yeah, it looks. Oh, hello. ICE1, I believe. So it's nice to see a mix of an eclectic mix of locos and coaches and the odd wagons as well. So, yeah, I like that. Another ICE one there. Be a little bit careful because where was it? Ooh, I can't fly. There we go. It was. Yeah, I know the 70 was parked up, but the 70 was used earlier in the day. But I just think it's just piss poor P-way thingy. I came down roundabout here. I think I crossed here, this area, and I fell through the map. Yeah, it was here. Yeah, I fell through the map here. You can't get back up. So just be a little bit careful. Right. I had a feeling they would phone today. They were going to offer me a job, perfect job, but because I need time off days to do things, they were going to offer it me there and then. They wouldn't let me take it. Poor maintenance, yeah. Because there's times there's going to be day when I need a couple of days off, and the thing is though, it's only temporary, so it's not permanent. You can't respawn at stations even though because you go out the map. I mean that's fine. We're going to do a ICE service now. So yeah, because there's 2 days I've got away in August, and there's probably another couple of there's at least two or 3 days between July and August that I need. I've got appointment that things I need to do. So yeah, but you know, that's up to them. It's up to them. They want to do that. So yeah. Koln Aachen again. I've got hiccups. We'll do a 406. Ooh. Doesn't matter which one really, does it? Shall we do 7:40 Frankfurt to Brussels? Do that service. Hi Nick, just taking in modal down that gradient, go home pass and got a platinum. Oh, well done. One heck of a challenge to not end up with a runaway train. Oh yeah, definitely. Right, so we got to do the ICE and we got to do the RFB. I mean, some people would have probably said, "Oh, just take the job. Don't worry about the days." Well, no, the days are planned. So yeah. This is why I don't like taking on agency work, because A, you're only temporary. B, weekly pay. Don't like weekly pay. And they expect you to be working there non-stop. Don't worry about breaks or anything. Holidays, sorry. And I need a holiday from time to time. Need some time off. Right, sticker on. If I can remember rightly, it's 5-5. Put the lights on. Zuck beeinflussen. It is eating bad. It is bad, mate. Definitely. Right, so we'll put her on. SIFA, PZB, LZB, TSB, ITV, BBC, and Channel 4. Might even do Channel 5 later. Unlock doors. Are we okay and all set for Brussels? Nope. So I know we're going to Brussels. So we'll do AFB. That one. Oh, we have to do that, don't we?
AFB.
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 And is it that one? No. Which one is it? No, it's not that one. It's there up there. That's why. No, it's there. No. 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 Nope. Oh, I've broken this. There we go. So it's enter. And we are going to Brussels MIDI. Press enter. And I think it's that one. No, it's that one. There we go. So we should be all sorted. 101 coming in. Lock of doors. You did some temping back in the 1980s, temping back in the 1980s, but things were better back then, good variety of jobs, and you got paid weekly cash in hand. Yeah. But you can't do that now. I've already tried years ago, back in the 90s, working and claiming as well, but I got caught on that. Right, we should now be able to put our speed up to... Ooh, up to there. There we go. We don't have to set it. It should do it automatically. I'm restricted.
Zugbeeinflussung. 1 Uhr 30 Minuten. 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 1 U
You signed up for an agency early 90s, still waiting for them to call me for a job. They've probably gone bust by now. So that's a 187.
SIFA. Flugbeeinflussung.
Mind the gap.
SIFA. 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 Flugbeeinflussung.
Mind
SIFA.
the gap.
SIFA.
Messaging coming in. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a DMU. No, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way.
SIFA. SIFA. Flugbeeinflussung.
So you can visibly see it's a lot busier. What, Carl's agency? I no idea if it's scenic or not. So where are we stopping? We're not. Well, Aachen.
SIFA. SIFA. Flugbeeinflussung.
Yeah, so unfortunately, you know, I've got commitments, unfortunately. So yeah, if they can't accommodate the days off that I have to have, then yeah. I mean, imagine if I had to have a doctor's appointment or a hospital appointment, which I had a few weeks ago. Nothing I can do about it. So I've got other appointments. I've got
SIFA. SIFA.
in August. I've got a couple of days where I'm away. I'm going to be away on Friday. I'm not going to cancel them. In fact, I can't, because some I've already paid for. Yeah. You know what they'll say? Can you get it at an earlier date or earlier time? Can't say I ever noticed that there before. You know, there'll be some that'll turn up. Don't worry about it. So yeah.
Siefer. Siefer. Siefer.
Is that 187? So, Koln is a bit thingy on the old timetable, the frame rate. It could well have been Bradley.
Siefer. Siefer.
I will be looking at the E94 later tonight.
Siefer. Siefer. Siefer 20
Hi OTG, how you doing? You're doing a bit of Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 on the VATSIM network. Oh, cool. Yeah, I no longer do Flight Sim because I don't have an Xbox. Even when I get another job, then I get a fair bit of money behind me. I may consider getting another Xbox. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, okay.
Siefer.
Der Einflug.
Got one more mission to look at on a certain thing that I cannot name. Would that be the Train Sim World, the Train Sim, the Trains console version that you can't name? Yeah, he's shown it on the PC. We all get PCs versions, and if we request Xbox or PS5 keys, we get them as well. He's shown it on. He has a PS. I think he has all three: Xbox, PS5, and PC key. But they've requested that the PS5 not be shown on until Tuesday, till release. It's just like I said. It's just that it's a very old, very early version that gets uploaded. That's what we get the key for, and a very early version means that sometimes it will not work properly. Blah blah blah. We can look at it. We can see what services. I think there was one a few years ago I did, and it was a Hamburg-Lübeck. It was a BR218, I think it was. So we were doing the scenarios on the BR218 on Hamburg-Lübeck. There's no trains in the scenarios. There's no AI trains. It was just my train. That was it. So, and that is because they uploaded the old version. So yeah, so that's why I think it was since Frankfurt. I'm not allowed to show now till Tuesday. And like I said, if I'm busy on the Tuesdays doing stuff with pre-arranged stuff, then I'm not going to stop doing that to stream, it will be streamed in the evening. And eventually now when I do start finding work, I am working, all my streams, you know, for stuff like this, showcases stuff, will be in the evening, or I may do a pre-recorded release. I don't know, depending. But I've got to get another job first. Bring it down to 200. Yeah, don't forget, some of the other ambassadors, they may have PS5 or something, but they've still also got a PC. So we'll get dual keys. You and your 10 viewers or more. We'll see it tomorrow. Freight train 155, look, on the slow. Nice. This is the Rhein. Oh look, cement tanks. ICE. Oh look, more cement tanks. ICE 1, look. You're doing British Rail on Rob Blair's altitude. Interesting. Now I have to bring that down to that and set the speed to 0 and then do RFB, do it as that and then hit it again and we'll chuck it up. No, it's ended now. Right. Crack the speed up. I'm not even paying attention to what the signals were. So I can mark that one up as though I didn't get it. I think we'll run some freight next. "17 minutes until we are at Koln, Aachen even." Well, yeah, it might happen. Yeah, be interesting seeing that. Probably it's going to be busy actually, because I probably ended up I'll get emailed that on. It's out July the 1st, isn't it? I'll get emailed that this weekend on Friday. My knee, it's not too bad, but it's just still niggling as anything, so it's not. It's just going to take time to do it. Just might never heal, to be honest. So yeah, I just got to live with it as it is for the rest of my life, to be honest. You know, they'll say there's nothing much they can do about it. Then they'll send me off to a pain management course. I'm just like, oh, no, you're all right, mate. I live with enough fucking pain as it is, so I don't really need to do any more managing with it. What, pain management course? Yeah, that's why I refuse to go on them. I've got where I had my hernia operation, I have constant pain where they cut me. I have constant pain there, and the weird thing is I have no sensation or feeling in my left groin from where I had the operation, and they weren't aware of this until I told them a few months ago. And I did tell them in my earlier things with them, appointments with the consultant, that I had nerve damage, and they were like, "Oh, you never told us that." I stepped into what I thought was a deep enough step, and it wasn't. It was quite shallow step at Yeovil Junction, and I went arse over tit and did a lot of damage to my knee. Dad Rail did a stream a few days ago. He had a problem with his streams, apparently. Megasim is busy doing a couple of other bits, as well as not Megasim himself, Mrs. Megasim, expecting a newborn. So yeah, back in the. Scroll it down to 120. BCP Rail's back off holiday. Yeah, Megasim's pretty busy with bits at the moment, as could be expected. Dad Rail, I think Dad Rail's been doing other bits as well, and you know, family bits, I believe. Yeah. 13 kilometers to go. That white reflection thing is doing my nutting. Why have they why have they put that in? It just looks awful. Per the update notes, added setting to enable or disable passenger accessories such as bugs and phones, bags, phones, etc. 193. There is, if you go into settings, go to player assist. I don't know if they've got anything there. Player assist default level, nothing on there. If you go to settings again, go to advanced settings. You have vehicle substitutions, UGC livery substitutions, and formation substitutions. So you can disable every of them. User created liveries and formations can be enabled and disabled, and vehicle substitutions. So other route content will not be used for AI trains. So you can remove the whole lot of stuff from other routes like Mildmay, or stuff from like routes on this route, and not use them. So you only get the what you call it routes. So yeah, which is a good move. I don't think anything else has been done. Volumetric fog, I can turn that off because I don't really want to use it. Don't make any difference. Livery substitutions, formation substitutions, product suggestions. That I think is DLC, to do with DLC. So yeah. Accessibility, Dovetail live settings. Don't think there's anything else there. Controls, not going to touch that. Audio is the same. HUD and gameplay. So yeah. I did that once, fell down the stairs. Luckily you didn't do yourself any serious injury, but it was pure luck. Another time we just lost balance, fell and tore your glute. That one really hurt. Yes, they would. Look at that, Bradley. Look at that. Not a Habbins in sight either. Oh, I think, hold on. I think that was a Habbins there, actually. Yeah. That's a Habbins. Overall, I quite like this. Any news games you're intending to get for the PS5? I don't really know what's next for me. I think I don't even. And I do say this about all the time about Call of Duty, but this year's Call of Duty, I'm not overly impressed with it, to be honest, by the looks of it. I don't know really, to be honest. I bought a couple of I think the only one that I am quite looking forward to at the moment is Wreckfest 2, but I don't think that will be out this side of Christmas. GTA 6, which will be next year. They give it as May next year. It will be September, October next year. They're gonna do a freight run next. So I'm presuming those DMUs go off map somewhere. I hate it when it does that. Oh, he goes to Stolbergraphus. Okay. So yeah, 10 AM I'll be live from for tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow, it'll only be for a couple of hours because I want to pop out for a walk tomorrow. So yeah. I mean, I don't think the DLC needs more than 2 hours, to be honest. Not, you know, I don't want to be there doing a 5 or 6 hour stream on it, to be honest. A couple of oldies on there. Six weeks of hobbling about and sitting down very gingerly. Yes. Nice big fat bumblebee. He's come to go and take some nectar out of my poppies. You see how smooth it went through where all those trains were on the left-hand side? Whereas before, I've had a lot of problems going through there. Obviously, Köln's a bit on the yellow and red side for frame rate. Oh, Rhein cargo. Oh, DB cargo. Bloody hell, we've got a BR101 in here as well. Wagon's still there, look. I think they did have the 101 services there, about 2 or 3, didn't they? On here. Eh? What service is
Türen geöffnet.
that? Okay. What service is that? AI. Oh, okay. Bugger. 9,199. And a gold medal, Bradley. Gold medal. Oh, let me crap out. Let me disappear out of here. Innsbruck to Aachen. Well, you know what we got to look for, don't you? Okay. So the depot definitely looks a little bit more full, as one might say. Overall, I do like the feel of this timetable. We're going to do if I can find that, I shall do that next. Let's just crack over here. Oh, Dipso in. Dipso? It's not bloody Dipso, it's a Dosto, you donut. Dipso, DBSO. Where's he going? Dortmund. Awesome. It is a drivable service. Yeah, that's cool.
Mind the gap.
Oh.
Mind the
Hold on a
gap.
second, guys.
Bitte achten Sie auf den Abstand und Bahnsteigkante.
I had a feeling that would be the tour down to Swanage, the steam tour, is now diesel hauled throughout because of the risk of fire on the line side. How can you check to see if you have all the layers for this route? I'm not sure, to be honest. Oh yeah, I think when you go into the timetable, you've got a list of the locos that it utilises. Yeah, I don't know on that. I'll go up and check this wagon. Yes. Oh. There we go.
Mind the gap.
So, is that Kajil's? Is that the Kajil's wagon? I can't remember if it is or isn't. Well. Yeah, it's the Kajil's. I think on this you can actually mess about with the brakes and everything, so yeah. Don't think you mess about with anything here. Yeah. No, you can't. Is that a Dosto? We're not going to do Dosto. Right. Main menu. Ah, cool. The reason why I'm going back to the main menu is that it just dumps everything. That went down to 1 frame a second then. So it just dumps everything out, and then, yeah. It'd be nice if we could get more services on the last German route, because it's down to the timetable. The timetable for Gen 9 was the timetable for the PC, which is, we haven't got that PC version, is 1.86 gig in size, and they were running it on the PS5 and the Xbox, and they were having a lot of problems with crashing on it. Whether we get it back once they sorted the memories out or not, I don't know. It's down to them. But yeah, you're not going to get it at the moment because it's just not working. Right, so we're going to have a look at this Flix one. The Vectron, sorry. That's a Flix train, isn't it? Okay, I think if you do the Flix train, shall we do the Railpool one? Look. Innsbruck, it's that one, wasn't it? I'm sure it's that one. Ah, I've used fucking thingy weather. Oh, I think we should be okay. Right, so we're hopefully in the... There we are, look. There we are. And we have a blue BR463. Right, okay, let's sort this out. Unlock the doors. Okay, where are we? Cut that in. Oh, turn that on. Stick that on. No, I've got to do that first. Got to do that. No. No! Got to do that. And then... No, it's not that one. No, I've done it wrong, haven't I? I think I've got to put that in there. God.
RFB. RFB. RFB.
RFB. Oh, wow. 2 trains coming in at once, look. That's why it's so down low. We can take that off. There you RFB will be I'm not going to put C4 on because it'd do my head in. We're putting LZB on. And PZB.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Putting the lights on. Bearing in mind this is not a Todd 4 route. That's a route I put in the need not bother pile. What route was that? Oh, Frankfurt. So we're full run to Aachen, 64 kilometres. Really? Is it that wrong?
Mind the
No, she's
gap.
not going to stop messaging me, is she? That's not me. Right, let's crack. So, leaving Köln, there is a little bit of frame rate drop. What I will tend to do... There we go.
Zugbeeinflussung. Zugbeeinflussung. Zwangsbremsung. 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 Zwangsbremsung.
Why did I get...
Zwangsbremsung.
Why did I get that?
Zwangsbremsung. 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 Zugbeeinflussung. Zugbeeinflussung. Zugbeeinflussung.
So he's come from around there. Means he's come from down this way. Another DMU service coming in, so he'll come round here. Stay below 37. Hi Metro, how you doing? Wow, look at all the ICEs over there. I think we're fine now. I believe. No. No, because we've got a green and we've got a red, so yeah. Stay below 85. I'll just stay with the speed I am.
Zugbeeinflussung.
So it does struggle around it, but I believe in the what you call it timetable, it also struggled as well in the updated timetable. Just they're going over there, look. We'll probably get hit again here on this magnet. Red light just here, look. Meanwhile, on the Xbox, textures become blurry on this timetable when leaving Köln. Yeah. Well, hopefully, if you have a look at it again, they may not. Well, they may or may not do, but they are looking in, like I said, with the update, they are looking into it secured some of it for some people. And a lot of the beta testers are Xbox people as well, or they have Xboxes as well. So yeah, oh there we go. Let's whack her up, whack-a-mole to 140. Oh, freight train. Is that a cement train? It is. Look at that. That's the first ever AI cement train I have actually seen. Still no Wascosa cement tank in there. Couldn't tell you Great Western Photography 43 because after taking 3 goes of doing 1 run, you haven't touched it since. We'll give it a look once you update it. Awesome. No, I've not seen any through all the stuff that's about. Which is a bit annoying, to be honest. Should be coming under LZB. We are under LZB, I believe. We are 200. Another freight train. Ooh, 155. these coaches are a little bit memory intensive as well. Well, that's saying 250. I know we can probably do 200. Now that should start bringing the speed down because we've got the red light, the yellow and red light. I think they need to fix the livery sub because it seems to be your wagon livery subs only seem to work on US routes. I think there are some. I mean, I've not seen them sub in. I know they can come in because I've downloaded them, but I'll have a look again in wagon thingy. But I do get the odd German Creators Club wagon. I'll just say 66. So I'm just getting comfy in my chair. So that's slowing down on its own, not me. There's got to be something in front of us. Freight train coming down, or is it a normal? Oh, Dostolado. So we've got a red after this, so it'll slow down again. It's kind of annoying where it doesn't set out a standard speed set where it will go, because it's obviously speeding up and then it's slowing down, but then it's just like comprehend thinking, okay, so there's got to be a red, a couple of things in front, so we'll slow down, but we'll set an average speed so that we don't have to keep speeding up and slowing down. Do you know what I mean? It's like what I do. Instead of going full pelt, or I cut a speed down to about just over half the current speed limit. So you give it an average run, so then by the time you get to the next signal, it will be green, sort of thing. So you slow enough to give it enough time to go, and you're not going to ever, what you call it. But I think with LZB, it monitors ahead about 8.5 or 9 kilometers on the track, and if you get too close, it will start slowing down. That's what it's doing at the moment. So now we've got 2 green signals, so yeah, he'll kick off. So the timetable looks pretty full. There's a lot of freight, which is pretty cool. I like that. A lot of coaches. $14. Great to put a couple of car transporters on the back as well. Let's have a look to see. Oh, that is very nice, Alan. like that.
Mind the gap.
So just basically sitting back with the 193 at the moment until we get to just before, is it the Rhein? I think we'll run a freight from Aachen next. Overall, I think the performance is good. Now I can turn around. I can turn around and say I do have blurry textures on this. Now yeah, Todd 4 train, Todd 2 route. The only reason why I've got blurry textures on there is because they have got some wagons in the yard, look. Is because this thing here, these, I've got 14 of these on. And they are a known memory user. They do use a lot of memory.
Zugbeeinflussung. Zugbeeinflussung.
"27 kilometers to Aachen." Well, have we got 1000 kHz magnet going, like, thing?
Zugbeeinflussung. 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 Zugbeeinflussung.
Well, it is braking, and I have no idea why it's breaking.
AFB. AFB. AFB.
So it instigated all emergency brake when the LZB went off.
AFB. AFB. AFB.
I didn't deactivate it, that's alright.
AFB. 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 AFB.
Don't have CIFA on, look. CIFA's isolated. Twenty kilometers to Aachen even. I don't know, to be honest. I would suspect it does. I think it was due in this update, wasn't it? You checked this update out, did a run with the Flix train, love seeing more trains at Köln and Aachen. Yes. It definitely makes the route look a lot better, especially with the yard, how full it is in certain areas, and wagons in sidings. Although you really need to get more European stuff, the journey expansion packs and other routes. I don't know. Have they actually updated the 101 at the moment? Or not? I don't know. I can't remember. I know they're supposed to be, but yeah, I think that's coming out in the what you call it pack, isn't it? There's a DLC pack coming out for it, so I would think it'd probably come out with that. I wouldn't be surprised if that's next. I think there may be bits of content coming out up until, I don't know, the next month or so, I suspect. So we've got what we've got. We've got the Alan Thompson
Zwangsbremsung, 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 Zwangsbremsung.
because the speed limit,
Zwangsbremsung,
speed decrease.
Zwangsbremsung, 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 Zugbeeinflussung.
Yeah, I think the other one's due next week, so there could be one probably another week or 2 weeks time after that. So yeah. Right, let's go. Several updates done to the Expert 101, like availability and livery designer, added emergency brake alarm, and added export timetable to that one with the IC stir wagon and coaches. But I'm not restricted, so I might as well just go whack-a-mole in. Just got that off the patch notes, awesome. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Nothing's been stated at the moment, so yeah. Well, it depends how close it is to being finished. .11 kilometers. I could get bloody bold. Sometimes you love to brake as hard as you can with acknowledging for a 1000 magnet, and sometimes I just don't make up for good timing. How much better does the look than just seeing a boring blank yard? It improves it a lot, because what I generally tend to do is when there's a route that gets released, I travel that route in Google Maps and I have a look how close it looks, how good it looks, or how close it is to the actual real life route, or to the route, you know, in Trains and World. Some of them are pretty good, but the thing that you notice the most is you look at some of the images, and the yards, there's the odd yard here, there, with the odd wagon in it. And sometimes you just need to travel between, okay, for me personally, the closest thing that will have a wagon in it, a yard that will have a wagon in it to me, will be Totten. Maybe Brockenhurst with an on-track plant. I know we've got an on-track plant road railer digger in the yard at the moment. But the closest one, if there would be any, would be Brockenhurst, or in the sidings at Bournemouth Station. So there are times when there are things in the sidings, not every time though. But you can kind of tell from Google Earth, even if you look at the sidings, that there is stuff in there, you know. And a lot of the time you can do the old 3D search around, look down sort of thing with the mouse and that, so you can get a general idea. I'll get 1000 hertz magnet in a minute. What's the 430?
Zugbeeinflussung.
Damascus from Frankfurt S-Bar. No. Not as far as I'm aware. This was done before that.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Ooh. There's a bit of a frame rate drop there.
Zugbeeinflussung.
You should cross over in a minute. I quite like the timetable, to be honest. It's quite nice.
Zwangsbremsung. Zwangsbremsung. Zwangsbremsung.
Just been Frank Spencer again.
Zwangsbremsung. 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 Zugbeeinflussung. Zugbeeinflussung. Zugbeeinflussung.
What you'd like to do in an 85 km restriction, put AFB to 80, not exactly 85. You only do it because there's been less risk of speeding by the slightest. Yeah, I know. Railpool 187. Yeah. Yeah, I'm below that. Yeah, you do need to be doing. That's the ideal thing to do. Is go about 5 or 4 kilometers below the speed you actually need to do. That is a maximum setting. So as long as you're not being an arse and going 10 miles an hour in a 30 miles an hour zone, just do 25. Do you know what I mean? There we go. Right. Let me go and have a P&B, and then I'll do a freight. We've run a freight from Aachen to just outside Köln. Give me a little couple of minutes. That's why you like German high-speed routes better than UK, because you have to concentrate all the time. With all the safety systems coming. Yeah, you go at once. Yeah, definitely. Oh. Ow. Oh. Stood on my USB cable, which is not a good thing to do because it hurts. Right, so we're going to do one more, which is going to be a freight service on here. What loco are we going to use? Can we use a 101 on a freight service? Let's have a look. Drive this late running IC service. No, you can't. Okay, let's have a look at the expert. There is the, what you call it, one. So it is there. Oh, so there's only a few services, you see. Okay. So that's a no then. So what does the BR363 do? Oh, there's a few bits. So what you got? Well, that's 70 minutes. That's 100 minutes. That's 120. That's 138 minutes. That's 155 minutes. So you got 2 hours, nearly 3 hours worth, 2.5 hours worth of shunting on there. So that's not bad. I suspect that would be the same with the G6, as it smells like a G6. Yeah, there you go. So that's not bad at all. What services does the BR218 do? Oh, hold on, 182. So is he freight? He is freight. Look. That's pretty cool. Why is there two part twos? I'd have to say that's a part one. Linz to Antwerp and Nord. Oh, drive from Horen to Aachen. The Rhein. Says there's two then. Okay. Car transport train. Intermodal service. Empty Founds train from Horen to Köln. I think Founds. I think for that we definitely need that. Oh, so that's the only one that one can sign in for. Okay, so it's going to do the one that we were going to do anyway. So yeah, let's do that. Pride isn't on Xbox. Oh, that's interesting. Have a bit of cloud. This will be the last one tonight. So yeah, I know it's been a bit of a short stream, and it's been a mess about with the stream. I'm not going to do CIFA and all that on here because I just can't get it all sorted. So yeah, it'd be fine. We'll just rev the arse out of it. It is the Expert 101 it's on though, mind. Oh, bloody pigeons flying about. Oh. Okay, so where's my train?
Mind the gap.
Wow. Okay. Right, so what we need to do is find out where it's Horham, isn't it? Horham. Where the hell's Horham? There it is there. That's our train. Where the hell's Horham? Well, we're going to miss it, so we'll... just let's see where it sends me. I've no idea. Whether it's been reported or not, I don't know. I shall report it, because I can go straight into content feedback on our Discord server, and that will get reported straight off. So I can do that. Yeah, it's not been done. Right, okay. So, can I go to map? Where the hell's Horham on here? That's Koln Aachen. There'll be our train around here somewhere, isn't it? There it is. Nope. Where's Horham? The train that... It can't be that one. It is that one. I don't think that's one. 47539. Okay. Oh, hello. What's going on here? Don't look as though we'll be going anywhere then. Yeah, it seems to have crashed. Bugger. Route map. Can't do. Save. Sorry, back. No, it's gone. Right, okay, guys. Well, that was going to be the end of it tonight anyway, so nothing I can do because I'm not going to start up again just to do one service. It'll take about five to 6 minutes to boot in, and then no. So that will be the end of the service. I'll have a look at this tomorrow. But yeah, join me from 10 o'clock tomorrow for the E94 thingy. I'll look at the stream again tonight and I'll log this down and I'll chuck it in the Dovetail server, let them deal with it, go from there. But yeah, the game's crashed, so yeah, not much I can do. But anyway, thanks guys, really appreciate it. Hope to see you tomorrow, or if not, I will see you on Wednesday for Wednesday night gaming, which should be Mass Effect, and then or not Thursday for the 800th part 2. So yeah, have fun guys. I'll speak to you later. Bye bye.